Hey guys, welcome to another Midjourney video doing insectoid vehicle combinations today. Sometimes you just want to bash stuff together and see what happens. And as a spaceship and vehicle lover, I've always loved drawing spaceships ever since I was a kid. I'm one of those that I've got drawings way back when I was young. Just in school, that's all I would do. I would just draw pictures of spaceships and aliens. And I still have that passion in me to create things that are unusual, otherworldly, alien. And this is an example of it. And Moodboards right here is the way I get the look I'm working for. You can see right here, Starships is the mood board where I've put around 60 or so images in. And you can see that these that I've put in are the styles that Midjourney will pull from when I'm creating images. And these were all ones that were generated by me and then selected for the mood board. So these are all images generated in Midjourney. And some of these were generated not just with the Niji model, and that's typically what I'm using. I'm using the Niji model for this video, Niji 6, and but using those is a fantastic way to do it. And then you can see you can just copy and use the style reference from the mood board when you click it, and down here at the bottom of the screen you can see I'm using the Starships mood board for this particular one, and you can select them from the menu. Really easy to do. It was something very simple they put in like that. Very appreciative of what they've been doing to keep that going. And you can see here this is using the mood board for this very grasshopper like vehicle, and there's a few different ones that we'll go through today with this video. A few different you'll see moths, bumblebees, beetles, things like that, just combining together. You can see right now this is like an insectoid grasshopper is the direction we're going. And also new on the screen, you can see with every image there's a folder with style buttons and things where you can start to categorize and organize things a little bit better. And I just started using those, and so I definitely would expect you to look into those yourself to see how you might better organize. Right here you can see I'm not using the style, so I'm going to compare a little bit here. This is using the Midjourney Niji style. That's my style board. That's Midjourney's just Niji model. That's with the mood board added. So you can get a good comparison of what the two will look like. That's the Niji model with no mood board. And then right there, then we turn the mood board back on. And when it runs it through there, it starts to look really good. So here we go. We're going to add a moth starship, and just kind of look for some basic ways to combine those elements. And they usually turn out with really good results. Sometimes simpler is better in a prompt. That's just really unusual and interesting. I don't know what you guys are doing. If you leave anything in the comments, let me know. It'd be great to have some comments. What are you guys working on? What are you up to? This one turned out really cool. That's just a moth. Look at that. Moth mechanized spaceship. That one doesn't look like a moth at all. Sometimes it hits and sometimes it misses. And that's why we keep re-rolling. And if you're liking the video, please like and hit the subscribe button. Always helps spread the channel. Spread what we're doing here, which we're just exploring. Just what can we do with Midjourney? What can we do with AI images? What kind of worlds can we create and find? That's what my thing that I love to do with this is. And you may love to do that too, just to step into another world. Look at that. That's just very otherworldly. It feels like something completely from a different time, a different place, a different universe. And that right there, yeah. A big tarantula looking craft. Very, very cool. Very fun to see these. And sometimes they're just beautiful. They may not look like the insect specifically put together, but they can be rather beautiful. These have this wonderful long shape to them. The scorpion, it seemed to not know what a scorpion. There weren't any pinchers or stinger on it when Midjourney put it on here. And so here we go. Let's try butterfly. What do we get when we do a butterfly? And a beetle. And this is just for some experimenting. What kind of results will Midjourney bring back? Sometimes we can run with an idea. In this particular way, I'm not trying to run through an idea. And see, look at that. Just took a butterfly wing on a ship. It didn't really do any good with the butterfly prompt. That one, not too bad. And the beetle actually did pretty well. Look at that. That one looks like a beetle with a curved back and head. That one beautiful, not so much a beetle. That one's got cool legs and antennae sticking out. And then the June bug. Not sure if that looks like a June bug either, but they are interesting. They go in directions that are surprising. That's why I like the exploration part of this. Never quite know what's going to happen, what's going to show up. Have a sip of my coffee. Oh, don't know if any other coffee drinkers in the house, but it's morning and it's a good time to get some work done. That looks really cool. I thought that one looked really neat. That looked really beautiful as well. And these images, you just keep exploring, keep trying things, and keep looking for a direction to go. And see what shows up, see what you can try. What are we trying? Insectoid mechanized hovercraft. You can also see the stylization I've set to 500 on most all these, just to give some extra variety. Let Midjourney try to put a few things together. Those look pretty cool. Insectoid mechanized. That one looks really. The colors are beautiful in that one, I think. That one's very interesting. One of the things I could imagine, can you imagine actually walking out somewhere and seeing one of these in person, live, actually built at scale, and it's towering, 10, 20, 30 feet above you? That would just be unbelievably cool. But I imagine if they were made 3D objects, you could do it in a virtual world. And let's go a little military. What happens if we go for some heavy military style vehicles? They have an extra attitude about them when you go military. Like that, just this big hulking monster walking on the legs. That one I love. That one's very like Ghost in the Shell. That's just something very cool about it. So, and even when you're running Moodboards, you can always use an image for a style reference and see what it will do. And then in this case, we ran another prompt with no style images, no Moodboards added. And see, then it just gives some very interesting results, that one. Just pushing, and you start to head Midjourney in a direction. Very interesting with the cannons on the front. Going to war. before. And then this one, this was just a prompt on Niji, and it made some tanks and put some, I guess you could say, insect type elements on them. Really, it was unexpected what it was going to bring up. But then I ran that image back through the spaceship mood board with the settings to see what it would do, if it would still come back with something a little more spaceship like. And I really did like the results. As you can see, it did the tanks here. They're still walking. They have multiple legs. That one very beautiful with the legs. That one looks more conventional. But the creativity is something that you just run with. It's like this. I really just let one thing flow into the next. The creative process I find is exploratory. Like this is my favorite. I really enjoy this one, and I've talked about that in other videos. This one, they're not insect-like to my eye, but they are very sci-fi. That is just those would definitely belong in a sci-fi film. You know, very unconventional, different ways of assembling them. Very cool. So I really liked how those turns out. And then let's share a few final results. These are the ones that I think I liked the most out of the session of creating. That one's just beautiful. So guys, thanks for coming along on this journey today to explore insect spaceships and bashing them together and vehicles. Enjoy your own creative journeys today, guys. Keep creating, keep doing it. Keep it up. Keep up the good work you're already doing. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.